Hello everyone, welcome to Stitching Ain't Easy. My name is Ashley. Thank you so very much for joining me today. Today is Saturday, January the 23rd, I think, 2021. And it's still semi-early in the morning. Not early for myself, but early for little teenage boys that stayed up late last night. So they're still sleeping. My daughter just had Eggos. She's hanging out watching YouTube videos. My husband is at work. That's what happens when you own your own business, right? So, while she's just hanging out for a minute before everyone else gets awake and my day gets started, I thought it'd be fun to come on here and do a crochet with me. I keep talking about it, keep not doing it, so no time like the present, right? Okay, and while I do my crochet with me, as you know, I like to ramble, so I thought maybe I'd talk about some things that you guys aren't really yarn related that y'all don't know about me, or just some things that have to do with, I don't know, me, I guess? I don't know. We'll see where it goes. Said it again. We'll see. Anyway, so, first off, show you what I'm working on, I guess, right? First things first. Okay, so for my car ride that I'm going on to Louisiana, it is in 9.5 hours from myself. I'm going down there for some medical reasons. Anyway, so I thought for the trip it would be really nice to have something soft and fluffy. So I'm making myself a blanket. I know I said I don't do that, and I really don't. But I'm also making myself the Rainbow Bright blanket currently, but I don't have the yarn for it, so making this one. Anyway, this is what it's looking like. And it's yarn I've had for a while. The gray is the Red Heart Hygge, and it's the color Sterling, I believe. Of course, there's yarn in the way. Yes, the color Sterling. They're 132 yards, or 121 meters. It suggests that it's number 5 bulky. It suggests that you use a 6.5 millimeter crochet hook or a 6.5 millimeter knitting needle. So I got 6 balls of this. Whenever I've discussed this before, we kind of live in a small town. Everything is kind of spread out. We had a small town Walmart, just like an old school regular Walmart, not the super center like when Walmarts were good, Walmart, and they went out of business. And everything there was half off, so I got 6 of these for half off. It's also where I got a bunch of cakes. But anyway, I've used up most of the cakes, so anywho, okay, so there's that one. And then also during the Hobby Lobby clearance like at the end of the summer, or whenever they do that, I got this yarn, the blue, my favorite, baby blue. This right here. There we go. Okay, and this is the Yarn Bee. It's Luciana, or Luciana. I'm not sure how fancy we're getting with it. In the color Aqua. It's 110 yards. That's all that it says. Not sure how many meters. It says to use an 8 millimeter. Let's just start over. It's a number 5 bulky. It says to use an 8 millimeter knitting needle or an 8 millimeter crochet hook. So I got it, like I said, on the back in summer whenever they had the sale. Got it for $1.49. So that's what it is. So this is what it looks like. So anyway, I got 3 of those because that's what they had. They had kind of a really pretty teal color and I couldn't decide which one to get, but I'm glad I got this one because of the blanket. So what I'm doing is I did 1 ball of this except really it's just 4 rows. This is my ending border. This is 3 balls of the hygge. This is a whole entire ball of the Luciana. I didn't even stop. I just did the whole thing, and then let's see, where's it? You can see where the yarn just begins and ends, but I didn't even care. Somewhere, I promise you can tell. Right there. But that's okay. So anyway, so then I'm going to do 3 more balls of the hygge, and then my last one of the Luciana, which this is how I got this one. This is the end of it, and it looks sort of put together, and then it just does this for a while until I got it to this. So I got this much of it rolled up, like right there, and then this much of it rolled up, plus that. Other than that, it's in a big huge knot, so probably won't get that far in the crochet with me. Probably just do the grays. Okay, so I'm using a size M or a 9mm crochet hook. These are the Hobby Lobby ergonomic hooks. These are my favorite ones. So let's get started. If you have a whip, grab it. Let's crochet together. What do you say? So I have my blanket all flipped around. This is a stitch marker I'm using. Some of you will recognize it. I've shown it off before. It says, "The world is wonderful." Not that you'll kind of read it, but that is what it says. Anyway, lobster claw. Good times. So if you are working with me and crocheting, let me know in the comments what you're working on. Be our fun little conversation. Okay, so I want to thank all of my subscribers, every single one of you who watches, all of y'all. I do that every single time. I need to come up with a really cool intro, but I want y'all to know that I'm very, very thankful. Oh, BT dubs. Double crochet. The whole entire blanket. So it's just like this big. So my yarn went further, and just so it's this big netted floppy blanket. Okay. Anyway, I want to thank all of you. You guys are amazing. Last I looked, I'm at 196 subscribers. Like, I don't even know. That's insane. I got a message from Granny D. I looked at first thing this morning. She put it on there last night, but we had quite the fun night. Anyway, I'll talk about that in just a second. But anyway, this morning, first thing I saw from Granny D that she's like, almost 200. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Like, of all people, Granny D, within the fact that I'm almost there, that is just so cool. So anyway, last night I forgot to mention this. I put it in the description of my video, but of my surprise day 4 video. But we didn't watch the Sonic movie. We ended up just watching Street Outlaws, like, you know, Oklahoma Pride, right? We're up the 405, even though I don't live in the 405, but that's okay. So, yeah. So we ended up having like Street Outlaw marathon. So that's what we did. Race cars. It's pretty exciting. But tonight is music night. I'm pretty pumped about music night. If you didn't watch my other video, my husband chose our activity for this evening, and we're all gonna have like family jam session, and anyone who can play music is supposed to play music. And I think I'm gonna make him and my daughter sing. We'll get a 5-gallon bucket and a stick or something to play the drums. I feel like they should be a part of it, you know, do something. So anyway, I'm gonna scooch back a little bit. I feel like you can't even see me crochet, which is kind of the whole point of this, right? I need a better setup. Perhaps when we move, we'll get a better setup. That'll be part of my goal. Okay. If you guys have not worked with this hygge yarn, it's phenomenal. I haven't ever worked with it before. It's so soft. First off, it works up so nice. But then, like the 9mm hook, it works up very quickly, especially with the double crochet. So it's like taking me no time to make this blanket. And I'm almost finished. I have this much of my second one, and then this one, and that blue mess at the end. I will be done. And sewing my ends in, of course. I haven't done that, but almost. Still can't see me crochet. I might as well just scoot up so you can hear me. It'd probably be better, huh? Anyway. So, okay. So we've been making the family blanket. I had a comment from Denise. Double checks. I know that's right, but I don't want to be, yes, Denise. I knew that was right, but I didn't want to say it and not be. She is so sweet. She watches and comments on like all of my videos. She's so sweet. She said that something about us doing like 3 blankets because we're doing the one family blanket, and it's like, well, that'll be cool to pass down, but then there's 3 kiddos, so how does that work? And my husband and I actually had that conversation. It's like kind of like the old song, who gets the family Bible? It's like, okay, well, like whenever, you know, we go, like, who gets the family blanket? How's that work? So obviously going to have to make 2 more blankets. So we're obviously gonna have more fun projects to share on this channel, which is very exciting. So my thought, and I don't know, I know a bunch of people are like getting involved in this. I'm gonna talk to my friend Kayla over at Llama Mama Kayla and see if it's cool if I jump on the bandwagon. I'll probably ask her before I post this, because I'm not sure if it's cool if you just like jump aboard the train, or if like I'm supposed to have a ticket to the train. I don't know. So anyway, I thought it would be fun because obviously we're doing like the movie night thing that's going to last a little while. I'm not sure how long, and I may have to add some extra scrap balls to the blanket to make it longer, to make it prettier, to make it more blanket-like, to make it even more special. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyway, so that'll be that blanket. So like obviously that's like a daily thing that I'm gonna be on here talking to you guys about. But I thought it would be kind of cool, like I said, to, with or without a ticket, jump aboard the train, which is the movie and Stitch train, and do like the, what, you know, where you watch the movie and make a project. But also in that one, that would make 2 blankets. Also in that one, like, involve my family. So that'll still be like a family blanket. And do like all of our favorite movies, or movies that we've really, really wanted to watch, A to Z. And I have a bunch of them figured out already that are like our favorite movies, and movies that are like my husband, and like movies that are like favorites of like my husband and myself that the kids haven't seen, all the way to the movies of Thura. Z. I even have a movie for Z. So I think that I might do that. I know that's a lot of an undertaking, but like, I mean, is it, you know what I mean? Like, I thought it'd be kind of cool to do like another scrap blanket. Denise also suggested this, to do another scrap blanket with my scrap balls that I already have, like my buckets. And I like that idea. It's like I could do the granny square, but I could do strips of it. I've really been wanting to do that. And so maybe I could do something with that. It's not really related. I mean, I could do like maybe colors that go with the movie that we're watching, or like, I don't know. I'll have to think about it. But I thought that might be kind of cool. So like I said, I'm going to see if it's cool if like I have to purchase a ticket to jump on the train, or what I need to do. But I thought that'd be kind of fun. So then that would be 2 blankets for like the family, for the kiddos to like put in their hope chests or whatever. So then I need 1 more. So I don't know. I mean, we could just do this again where we do like the family fun thing, but I feel like we can improve on it. I feel like we could find something better, so we'll find something else to do to make a third blanket, because I mean, you know, can't leave a kiddo out. That's not cool. So I thought about doing I'm getting myself involved in way too many projects, which I feel like anyone creative, like, not everybody. I know a lot of people just like do one project, finish that project, and then they move on to the next one, and like respect for that, because I see pretty shiny things and I want to make things with the new pretty shiny things. So I feel like a lot of crocheters and knitters and yarn family can relate to that. Like, you're just like, oh, but this yarn, I want to make this project, and you start that project, and that's whenever you start getting all those little whip bags. And I have several of those. So if I do this thing that I'm thinking, I mean, I already have so many things going on, it's so much, but here's that third blanket, right? Okay. So my friend Olivia from, I want to get this one right. Fun with Olivia. It's fun_with_Olivia. Check her out. She is doing the, dadgummit Ashley, the Daphne Afghan. And it looks really cool. I saw that Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter, who is subscribed to this channel, melt into my chair. Anyway, I watched her for so long. Like, there's so many people that are subscribed, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. Hi. Okay, anyway, be cool, Ashley, be cool. We're all just people. It's so crazy. Okay, so anyway, I saw where Debbie is also doing the Daphne Afghan, and it is so neat. So if you guys haven't checked that out, check that out. It's basically like a triangle, granny squares, 4 of them. You sew them together to make a square, but it, like, they meet in the middle. It's really neat. So I'm thinking somehow that could maybe be our third blanket, but it's kind of more of a lapkin, which, I mean, you know, you can always add borders to make things bigger. You can always make the blanket bigger. Maybe it really is bigger, and it just doesn't look as big on screen. Perhaps it's not a lapkin. I don't know. Anyway, I need to think of a third project, but I want it to be something really good, really fun. So, okay. Let's see. Alright, I think that's all my crochet talk. Probably not, but we'll come back to it. We'll see. We'll see again. Darn it. So, some crochet, non-crochet, non-yarn things that you don't know about moi. Let's see here. We're already at 18 minutes. People probably aren't even watching right now. Okay, let's see. As far as pets, I mentioned before that we used to have goats and chickens and all sorts of fun animals. Fish. Right now we have 2 dogs. They are both rotten. We have Jack and we have Dee Dee. I have 2, y'all are gonna be kind of probably caught off guard. Probably gonna freak some people out. I'm sorry, freak my mom out. Anyway, I have 2 pet tarantulas. They're both female. Their names are Harriet and Lydia. They're the coolest things ever. Today is Saturday, so today was feeding day. It's so neat. I don't know. Sorry, it's like, I promise I'm not like dark, warped, weird. That's when my mom's like, you're so weird. I can't believe you have tarantulas. But I've always liked tarantulas. I remember being little and just, I'm not a real big fan of spiders. I just really like tarantulas. I know that's weird. I don't like snakes. I don't like mice, like creepy crawly rodents, crickets. But for some reason, I really like tarantulas. So I have 2 tarantulas. They are way cool. I thought about putting them up here, but I figure that's kind of a, I don't know. Anyway, so those are our current animals. Like I said, I don't have any chickens. whenever we had chickens, they all had names, and they were awesome. I loved having chickens and goats and all of that, but I got to where I couldn't take care of them anymore. So hopefully, though, I'll be getting better, and I'll have chickens in my garden and all that stuff again, and that'll be nice because I love to can. I love to can. My grandma gave me her pressure cooker about, let's see, 3 or 4 years back, and she's given me a lot of good stuff. This is my mom's mom. She's given me a lot of good stuff over the years, but that pressure cooker was like, that was pretty big stuff. Pretty big stuff. So anyway, yeah, it's pretty special. So anyway, so I have her pressure cooker, and I love it. And my mom bought me an Instant Pot not very long ago because I haven't really felt like cooking very much. And she's like, you can just throw dinner in there and then it's done. And my grandma has taught herself to can in her Instant Pot. So I'm thinking I could can twice as much salsa, twice as much strawberry jelly, twice as much apple butter. And I'm pretty excited. So I'm going to get better. I'm going to have a garden. I'm going to make some blackberry jam too. We have blackberries all over around here. I love to go out and just pick a blackberry and eat it. No, I was going to say it's almost as good as, but it's not as good as going out and just picking a garden fresh tomato and eating it. That's like top 3 favorite things ever right there. Just going in the garden on a hot summer day and getting a warm tomato and just right there in the dirt, and like wipe it off on your shirt and just, man, so good. So but yeah, so hopefully I start getting the medication, we get moved, get everything situated, chickens in a garden. So that's gonna be awesome. Let's see here. Alright, I've got one. My very first car was a 1969 VW Bug. It was bright blue. This one? Maybe? Not kinda, but that looks darker on screen. Anyway, it was the coolest car ever. Still to this day, the coolest car that I've ever driven, by far. My aunt bought me a little, it's just like a little, I say figurine, but it's a car, so I don't like a little knick-knack. But it's the exact same color and everything as my Bug. And the hood raises up, and the back raises up, which is not the trunk, but the motor. Anyway, and it's so neat. And after my husband and I got together, my dad sold the car, and so my husband has tried for 19 years now. We got together in 2002, and for 19 years now he has tried to find a 1969 Beetle, and last summer he succeeded. So in my yard currently that's a 1969 Beetle. We have the motor and everything for it. I'm so very excited to have my Bug. He doesn't have really a lot of work to it. Like I said, you just got to put the motor in it, which sounds like a lot, but he's pretty handy as far as all those things go, and it's really not, I mean, it's a lot, but it's, you know, the motor works and all those things, so it's really not that big of a deal. And it's crazy because I know it's a 1969. It looks, I mean, it's been repainted. It's white right now, and it's like this rusty kind of paint, like it's coming off. But on the door panel, if you open the driver door panel, like where you would open it, where like the car would connect and the door, there's like this little bit of bright blue paint. Like bright blue paint. So whenever we got the car, I feel like I should note this. When my dad and I, when I was 15, and we like went and looked and found the car, It was, I believe it was red. I don't even remember what color it was. But anyway, but that year, I remember that Dodge came out with this insane bright blue. It was so, so pretty. And that's what color I wanted the bug to be. And my dad had a friend that painted cars, and so we just paid for the paint. And the guy painted it for us, which was very, very nice. And so it was bright blue. So it was like kind of a one-of-a-kind bright blue paint. It's not like that's what color most of the bugs were, you know. It was kind of not the norm for it to be that color blue. So when I got in that white car and I opened the door and I saw that bright blue, I'm like, no way, like what if this is my car? And it came back. It's like Stephen King's Christine, and she came back to me. I'm okay with that. I had so much fun in that car. So much fun in that car. Oh my gosh. Like dragging mane and running around with my girlfriends. And I met my husband, and I was driving that, like, not while I was driving that car, but whenever I met my husband, that was the car that I was driving. And I love that car. So it's so sweet that he found it. He's like, I'm finding you your car one of these days. And then sure enough, he found it. I'm pretty sure it's the same car. I don't know that. I don't even have any way to know, like, the VIN number of the other car, you know, but maybe. Anyway, it's so cool, though. I think. I just looked up and realized I'm almost 27 minutes. I guess that's what this is, though, right? Crochet with me? Is this, like, a thing? See, I need to just, like, get on here and do lives. And then I don't look so crazy on here talking to myself for 27 minutes. And I can talk to other people if anyone would ever want to watch anyway. So yeah. So those are a couple things about me. I don't know. I like comedy movies. I'm very eclectic as far as my music taste goes. I like all sorts of things. I heard a while back Liz Curtis Higgs say that in her family they were always taught to try to find the funny in each day, and so I try really hard to do that. Sometimes whenever, you know, you feel kind of whatever, it doesn't work out, but I love to laugh. Like, if I could do anything, like, I'd prefer it be funny as opposed to, you know, kind of anything else. So I love to watch comedians. I love to watch funny movies. I have kind of a weird sense of humor, but also I have 2 tarantulas, so apparently according to my mom I'm weird. I don't know. That's what it is. But anyway, I really don't know what else to say. I'm just straight rambling. I'm almost 30 minutes. Someone's probably even going to watch this. Like, my EG video is the only one that was even remotely this long. It's longer than this, but still. So I guess I probably should wrap it up. I think I got 2 rows done. Maybe. Probably not, because I talked a lot and kept moving my hands around a lot. Anywho, thank you guys so very, very much for watching. Especially this whole thing. I thank you so much if you grabbed a whip and we got to crochet together, because that's fun. I like doing that, watching other people and crocheting while they talk. Which I'm sure that's what all of us do, right? But it's nice. I don't know. I like to have background noise while I crochet. So anyway, I thank you guys so very, very much. I'm going to stop right there. I have just this much now left. I'm almost finished with this skein. And then hopefully I'll be back very soon to bring this, and it'll be on my FOs, and I will have my ends sewn in by then. And that'll be neat. I still have yet to put my Stitching Ain't Easy sign up, because she missed it in my Dollar Tree haul. Didn't write on it. Nothing. So I'm going to put it up. Come back at some point with another Crochet Ramblings video with my FOs and my whips, and so hopefully this will be on the whips by then. But this is what I have so far, and it's so soft. I'm dreading the trip, but this blanket makes it okay. So, I thank you guys very much for my 30-minute ramblings. Mercy sakes. Thank each and every one of you. And I hope you guys have an amazingly blessed, wonderful, spectacular day. Stay safe, please. Thank you. Bye.